Hi guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to the video for this headlight restoration. So as you can see, they're quite bad. I think the camera's sort of picking up on the fogginess of the lens as you go through. So as you can see, I've just taped it up just to protect the paintwork on each headlight going round. So this is the kit. This is my second kit of this one now, so I thought I'd do a video. It includes paste, tape and all the different grades of paper. So I'll be starting off with a coarse one, which is going to be a P180, going through all the different grades. I may go up to like a 3000 and then buff it with a polish. So I've got some water and a sponge, because you want to do this with wet sanding, as I'll show you in a second, and just work your way through. You can use the drill bit with the discs. So I do have two types of paper. I've obviously got the sheets down there, but in the box you do get the discs, which they're okay, but it depends on the shape of your lens. If it's an awkward shape, it can feel like it's sort of like in there, you might end up sort of grinding it a little bit too much. So I'm going to do it by hand, just so it feels more comfortable on this particular lens. For other lenses, obviously you can use the drill, put on the appropriate end, and then just put on disc pads. Okay, let's crack on. So using the wet sponge, just lightly go over your headlight lens, making it nice and damp. And then starting off P180, I'm just going to lightly sand over the lens. Just going around all the edges, changing the direction. As you can see, you're going to start to get like the excess coming off the lens, which is what we want to remove. But constantly keeping this wet as well. So let's zoom out a little bit. So don't worry, it's going to look like you're ruining the lens initially, but you're not. You're just removing that surface. Not too heavy though, because you don't want to sort of go below the protection that was put on the lens and scratch your lens. So just really super light, going all round. And we're going to repeat this with all the different grades, so that we can then polish it and apply the UVA cream. So as I say, I'll do this for both lenses, going through each of the different grades, and obviously cleaning after each go. But just make sure you cover every single part of it, otherwise it will affect the finish at the end. So after your first sheet, you're going to be looking something like this with the lens. It is a little bit of a mucky job, so yeah, just have your bucket at hand. And now we're going to go down to the next grade, which is 360, and repeat the process again. Wet the lens and gently sand. So here we are, just finished off with the 3000 grit, both sides. So when you wipe it, it will be looking a lot better, but obviously when it dries, it will go all hazy. But it's going to be pretty silky smooth to the touch, which is what you want. The same as this one, although it does look foggy, because now the next phase is to polish. So I'm going to use this from the previous kit. This is the polish. So I'm going to put a few blobs on the provided pad, and then start buffering away. So we'll give the headlight a little clean again, just with a dry rag. Just wipe it over, before we apply any polish. So it's going to be all hazy. Zoom out a little bit. So that's what we've ended up with so far. So right, I will set the jaw up and start the polish. Okay, there we go, a few blobs on there. So this might be a bit tricky one-handed, but just a light buff. Don't go too mad with your speed. Just working your way around. You probably might need 2 coats of this just to get a nice finish. Obviously on both sides. So I'm going to carry on and do this for both sides. I'm going to do at least 2 polishes. I'll show you after the first one how it's come out. So after the second polish, this is the update on it and how it's looking. Pretty good when you compare it to the other one after 1 polish. So I may even go to 3 as there's plenty of polish left, just to get it as good as you can before you apply the last part in the box. I mean, I'll put a screenshot up of this kit that I got. It's about €15 on eBay, but this is the 3rd step, protective liquid, which goes on with these 2 white pads. So that's the last part, and that will give you your ultimate shine. So let's give these a second polish for this one, see how we're looking. May go to the 3rd and then apply the lacquer. So here we are after 3 cleans, one side and the other side, well, 3 polishes. So now it's the UVA liquid.